4 months until November's election, and after last week's debate, President Joe Biden's ability to carry the Democratic Party still very much in question. Senior political reporter Jason Whiteley is in studio tonight. Democratic governors just wrapped up a meeting about the president's future.
Yeah, indeed. So politically, Cynthia, this is all anyone is really talking about. Will President Joe Biden remain in the race for the White House? Several Democratic governors, as Cynthia said, are at the White House this afternoon, personally meeting with the president. They want reassurance from him that he can handle a second term. This political crisis for the president's reelection campaign grew worse this morning when the New York Times reported that President Biden has been speaking privately to key allies and admitting that the coming days will be crucial in whether he can salvage his candidacy. The White House denies that story. The White House said that story is not true. But then another hit a few hours later. A new poll this afternoon showing former President Donald Trump has now widened his lead against Joe Biden. The burning question tonight: can the Biden campaign change the narrative? Can the president get out from under this political crisis about his age? Late yesterday, as you likely know, Congressman Lloyd Doggett from Austin called for Biden to step aside. That call relit this conversation after the debate. Doggett took criticism from fellow Democrats over the last 24 hours. This afternoon, though, he defended his position.
My concern is that a criminal and his gang are about to take over our government, and we may never get it back. What we need is the enthusiasm and the excitement that has been missing there, that President Biden has lagged for a year behind Trump. The debate, instead of adding momentum, added disappointment and disillusionment. The idea of having a new person who might excite all those double haters, that there's another alternative out there and bring us together, would give us a much better chance in the fall than we have right now.
Look, Cynthia, the White House and the Biden campaign insist that the president is in this race to win it, that he's not going anywhere. But the next big test for President Biden is going to come Friday night, the president giving his first post-debate interview to ABC's George Stephanopoulos, which you can watch here on WFAA Friday night. The question is, can Biden use that interview to calm concerns? It's going to get a lot of attention, no doubt. One other interesting observation here: we haven't heard much from Republican lawmakers. They're sitting on the sidelines watching this crisis unfold like the rest of us.